Nex Benedict, my beloved sibling, rest in pride. I want to point out to all of you that this was not an isolated event. Bullying happens every single day. I too have been physically assaulted in schools growing up, as I'm sure so have many of you. I want to emphasize that while this is a tragedy, these bullies are not evil and they're not monsters. They were children that were taught to view people differently from them as less than. We teach children the expectations, instructions, and limitations of gender in our society. These restrictive rules lead children to police themselves every single day. Think of this. How much safer could our world be if we stopped placing value on the enforcement of gender roles? Nex Benedict's life was taken by gender policing turned to bullying gone too far. It's absolutely no coincidence that this happened in a public restroom, a place that has been turned into a political battleground. Nex, who was forced to use the bathroom of their assigned gender after the state legislature signed a bill aimed to, in their words, protect children. I would like to ask, though, how is our government protecting trans and non-binary children? In a social climate where our humanity is dissected, mocked, and put up for political debate, we must remember to stand hand in hand with each other. Our community is known to have tremendous resiliency. Our differences shouldn't divide us, though. Instead, our diversity should strengthen us. For together, we are far more powerful. I leave you all with this. What could it look like to form a concerted effort to create a world where this never happens again? At the very least, I think it starts with remembering that we're not alone. We are the inheritors of a beautiful and long-standing queer and trans movement that has been building power, momentum, and visibility for decades. A movement that was fueled by love, tenacity, creativity, and support for each other when we've been denied that support elsewhere. We are not building from scratch. We are actually building on the foundation set for us by our trans elders and mothers specifically. I would like to call out and thank Marsha V. Johnson, Sylvia Rivera, Miss Major Griffin Gracie, Miss Dee Dee Chambley, Connie Norman, and recently, the late Cecilia Gentili. This, of course, is to only name a few. They are with us today and for us, and they have demonstrated that if our advocacy and our organizing work is to be sustainable, we have to be deliberate to care for one another and to care for ourselves. We honor the sacredness of Nex Benedict and every 2S LGBTQIA+ individual when we honor the sacredness of ourselves. So how will you do that today? Thank you.